because the issue of the silos, greenhouses, and many other agricultural facilities that were proposed in 2009 and a lot of them implemented across the nation were part of our critical economic infrastructure. And I think for this particular dispensation, it is important that we do not underplay them because of the thrust of this government to diversify our economy, and that agriculture is one of the prime movers of the diversification of our economy. Therefore, the issue of the silos, greenhouses, other storages, markets, and grading system must be ensured that they do not go down. Secondly, sir, I think what is happening in Nigeria is this issue of culture of discontinuity of our policies. Only in 2009, the policy was made, and it was fully followed by the backup of the government to make sure that it was implemented. And yet today, we are crying of negligence of these important things. And I think we must, as legislators, ensure that whenever important policies are put in place that are part of our oversight, we must make sure that they are held sway so that our economic system, our governmental system should continue. Now the issue of concession, I think is a two-edged sword, sir. Every government under its food security should be able also to store food itself. And again, they can either store it directly or in conjunction with the private sector like it's done somewhere. But even the private sector cannot just on its own start selling or bringing things to the market without consultation with the relevant ministries like it's done in Thailand with their rice. You think this rice is government rice? No, it is from the private sector, but because there is a particular agreement which everybody has acceded to, whenever such food should be brought to market, either internally or internationally, it is controlled by the relevant departments of government. And I think this is very, very important. And this amendment which is being brought should also look at it. If the government does not store and we are left to the vagaries of the market, especially the kind of the private sector we are, then we may have a problem. The silos, as he said, are very, very important, not only storage system, but they are also drying and quality control system. Because they aerate, you put your preservatives, and they control the humidity and everything. And whatever is in that is very fresh, which means that it can control our food supply and price stabilization system within the country, and also it can assist us in grading our grains and other farm inputs for export. So it's an important bill, motion which we must support, but the issue of concession must be looked at so that the government itself can be able to maintain, especially in a period whereby we have a lot of mishap into our security system. I mean, if you have to go to the market to buy, then it becomes a problem. For example, the IDPs, where we have like this period of fasting, you see everybody is looking for food. And if the government cannot be able to use its strategic plan in releasing to the market certain quantum, you don't know that's what we call cross-subsidization, then we will have a problem. So, Munir, while you amend, please look at this. Thank you very much. But I support this strongly.